All right, team. Good evening. Thanks for joining me tonight. Now, we know here at Marriott International we have an impressive and we have a diverse collection of properties all over the world, and we boast a portfolio that currently includes over 30 brands and 7,400 properties in 134 countries. Now, with that being said, of course, we have competition, and we have three main competitors. And we're going to identify those three main ones as Hilton, Hyatt, and Wyndham. Now, we are priding ourselves on the most prominent hotel brand in the world, but maintaining the standard, the Marriott standard, is imperative as the needs of travelers shift. Now, as being one of Marriott's main competitors, Hilton worldwide has approximately 6,000 properties in 114 countries with 18 brands. So they are one of our top competitors. And with that being said, they are on an upward trend in many performance metrics. And some of those key performance indicators include social media traffic and presence, overall revenue, and employee satisfaction. And one of the things that I'd like to focus on is their loyalty programs. Hilton Honors. Number 10 on a ranking of the top loyalty programs, with us being number 1. But why this is important is because they still are in the top 10. And we need to strive to gain and hold that number 1 seat. Now, it does suffer from a lack of versatility in an application when it compares to ours, Marriott Bonvoy. And, one of their particular downfalls is that their points expire after 1 year of inactivity, where ours is 2. But no matter what, our continued efforts must focus heavily on continuous improvement of the loyalty and rewards programs. And remember, we're not perfect. We need to make some revisions and tweaks to our point structure and their value. Now, one of our next main competitors is actually Hyatt. Now, they do have quite a bit smaller of a footprint with 20 brands across 67 countries and only 950 properties, but just because they're not the juggernaut like we are, they do have somewhat of a competitive advantage in this arena, and that is their rewards program, World of Hyatt. So one of the main things is that earning their top tier status requires about half the points that ours does at a very similar point value structure. Now, this could be a huge tipping point for the business traveler segment of the market. So with that being said, even though they don't fall into the realm of scale that we do, we need to recognize their newfound niche, and also take into account their target audience and traveler segment of health and well-being customers with their new properties that have opened up. Okay, so our third and final main competition is actually Wyndham. Now, Wyndham actually prides itself as being quote-unquote the largest hotel franchisor in the world, with over 9,000 properties, 20 brands, and more than 80 countries. But with their diverse portfolio, they actually have gotten themselves in trouble lately and kind of have a lack of identity because of the name changes over recent years, and also some bad publicity. Now, also, they don't have the versatility that our rewards program has. And one of the downfalls is actually that they just don't have the standard of the Marriott brand. So by embracing our brand image and our standard of excellence through separating the competition, we're going to continue to make strides and modify our marketing mix and target some folks that we otherwise couldn't. Not only facilitate, but continue to create these unmatched experience and ensure that we as Marriott International prevail over our competition.